Okay, Fluffy, we're going to give you another shot. 1 bark for yes, 2 barks for no. Is Montreal going to finish Vegas off tonight? What's a shake? I didn't tell you what a shake would mean. Damn it. Now we have to watch the game to figure out what the hell's going to happen. Oh, that was 1 bark. That means yes. Wait, that was... You're very, very confusing, dog. Now you're just ranting. And there goes the gag. All right. Who the hell knows what's going to happen? All right. Game 6. Night 12 in a row of hockey. Soon. It's almost over. It's almost over. You can't have more than 14. All right. What are we going to do? What are we going to do here tonight, guys, okay? I'm no longer even asking for the triple overtime game. It's just clearly they're trolling me. Nobody's going to do it. It's not going to happen. Now, Montreal, they got it right there. It's right there in their hands. It's right there. Like a little mini baby cup right there in their hands. Don't screw it up. I know I'm supposed to be rooting for the Knights, but... And I want Game 7, and I'm rooting for the Knights. And somehow I'm talking about Montreal. If Montreal wants to win, this is the night that you have to do it. I'm not saying you can't beat Vegas in Vegas. Just, you don't really need that action, right? You're at home. The building is going to be as lit as it can be with the 3,500 people. Which, speaking of 3,500 people, the other game was a few games ago. One of the home games, obviously. The irony of there's 3,500 people in the building, and everybody has on, their mask. That's fine. I'm not disparaging there, but everybody's got their mask on, and they start playing "It's Getting Hot in Here." Said, "Let's take off all our clothes." The irony of that song playing while everybody is standing there in their masks, it was just too much. It was just too much for me. All right, hockey. Let's talk about hockey. Vegas, this happens to you. Every once in a while, a team comes around and kaputs. You can't score. You look like crap. You stop skating. You're nothing like you were in Game 1. Just like what the Capitals did to you a few years ago, in case your memory doesn't go back that far. Same thing. You looked great in the Stanley Cup Finals Game 1, and then nothing. And then nothing. So what are you going to do there, guys? Jonathan, Marchessault, O'Reilly, Smith, Erik Karlsson, zeros. Big, fat, round zeros. You see what I'm saying? And they're not the only ones. They're not the only ones. But for you Knights fans, in case you're wondering, when I call out Panther players, usually they do better in that game. You see what I'm saying? It's just a little. And for Montreal, hey, look, dude, just keep doing what you're doing, man. All right? Just like you want it. You see what I'm saying? Just like when you finally get into that groove in the bedroom, you know what I mean? And you just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep it up. Well, I didn't mean that one. You've got him. You've got him on the mat. You have him on the mat. I want to see just a beautiful hockey game tonight. I want to see the referees swallow the whistles. They've been better the last couple games. I know Tampa Bay fans are going to disagree with me. Apparently, I saw some people on Twitter saying the Tampa Bay fans were blaming last night's game on the refs. Huh? What? Did I miss the 3 power play goals that the Islanders got? I mean, you all killed off a 5-on-3, and then you got a goal. I don't understand that whatsoever. So since we're not making predictions, I'm going to make another request since last night's request was somewhat honored. So here we go. I would like to please, just this once tonight, I want the end result of this game to be decided in triple overtime and leading to a Game 7 back in Vegas. And I know some of you are going to get mad at me for not wanting Montreal to win. However, don't forget the hot pepper challenge, which by the way, I have it in writing. If the Habs win in 6, I have to do the hot pepper challenge. He's letting me do with the peppercini. Alright? He did not request Carolina Reaper. He says I can do the biggest peppercini I could find. So, that's what he said. That's what Jonathan Barkov said. And who am I to argue? Alright. Triple overtime. The request is 4-3 final. Marchessault gets a game-winning overtime goal. We go back to Vegas. And then we all know what's going to happen there. Habs, Islanders in the finals. Alright, guys. Let's do this. Alright, so it's tie game, 1 apiece after 1. It's pretty much where it belongs. It's a very evenly played game, but I will say that the pace favors Vegas right now. This does not look like the same pace that we've seen where Montreal was just shutting them down. Vegas has their legs tonight, obviously. It's the elimination game, so they're going to play well. But both teams have, Perry almost had a breakaway. A couple of other Canadiens have almost had breakaways. And you see Vegas, they're ready to go. I had 2 penalty kills, and they're looking to go shorthanded. So I'm not really sensing a low-scoring game here tonight. Obviously, both goaltenders have already given up a dirty goal. Not a bad goal, but they've been dirty goals. And then, of course, Leonard gets the start, and then Price almost gets his head taken off by Riley Smith. So I'm not sensing a low-scoring game here tonight. I think Vegas is going to be desperate. Montreal is going to have to do the best they can to keep up with them. But it's now one of those shutdown defensive games. Let's go on in the second period to see what happens. But this is a fun game, if nothing else. Now what somebody needs to do is they need to calculate 9 months from today and just see how many pregnancies, how many babies are born due to that Cole Caulfield goal. Jesus. Holy mackerel. That was just a thing of beauty. Just play it over and over and over again. And Montreal has a 2-1 lead. And Vegas didn't look as good in the second period as they did the first. Montreal's in their head. Vegas just is not playing their complete game whatsoever. Leonard got smoked. I mean, it was a perfect shot. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing he was going to do other than get beat on that shot. Carey Price being Carey Price. Can they finish it at 2-1? I don't want to jinx anything, but I don't see the final score. I don't see Montreal winning this game with 2 goals. It can't. It's just Vegas has got to show up at some point, right? Right? Let's go on to the third period. This is getting a little dicey, Vegas.
We are going to overtime!
Well, congratulations to the Canadiens. No congratulations go to me, who I just inhaled my dinner so I could come in here. Literally got 3 bites in, and there they got it. I never seen anything like it. Who sees playoff overtimes end so quickly? That's the 3rd time. All right. So, look, Carey Price gets to go to the finals. That's beautiful. Vegas, come back when you figure out how to play a complete game, series, playoff series. I don't know what you call it. But that's multiple times now where the same basic core of this team makes it to the playoffs. They go do great in the regular season. And then somewhere along the way, they just forget how to play hard, forget how to score. Or I guess you could give credit to the other team where they just figure out how to shut them down. I can't let it go that, I give Barkov crap for not shooting, right? And then Marchessault, no shots on goal. So, hey, look, Montreal deserved to win that, absolutely. Carey Price, played a hell of a game. Leonard did not play bad either. I mean, the goals he gave up were not greasy goals. But Carey Price, Islanders, Montreal, you might have a good shot at this here, okay? Especially once the Islanders knock Tampa Bay out. I do not have any interest in seeing Tampa Bay versus Montreal. I want Montreal and the Islanders because apparently, from what I'm seeing on Twitter, nobody wants that. It'd be a beautiful thing. It'd be 7 games of hard-nosed, beautiful hockey. None of these games are high-scoring anyway. It's going to be 2-3 and 2-1, and I mean, you know, come on, it's good hockey. Let's go. All right. I feel for you, Vegas fans. I do. You had a great season. Now, the thing I'll say about this, Montreal, I don't know who you all need to talk to, but let the fans into the arena. It's absurd. You got 3,500 people inside the building with masks, social distance, and then you got like, I don't know what the number is, but it looks like 15, 20,000 people outside with, I didn't see a whole lot of masks, hugging and yelling and screaming. Either there's concern or there's not concern. Let the people into the damn building. At this point, it's the Cup Finals. Let them in. I hope you guys agree with that anyway. I can't imagine that anybody's happy with the fact that you're sitting there stuck at 3,500 people. You know, just let them into the damn building. All right. So we got the Islanders tomorrow night. You're going to finish this off. And then I guess, you know, once that happens, I guess we'll be about how long we're going to have before the finals start. I don't know. It's different now because everything is so compressed. Congratulations, Montreal. Look, dude, like I said this on the live stream, I don't watch a lot of Montreal hockey, right? I'm the Panther guy. So I looked at the standings. I see 59 points. I say, and then they win a series. And you're like, well, hey, look, the underdog can, and then they win another series. And then you see them going up against Vegas, and you see what Vegas did to Colorado, and then Vegas wipes the floor with them basically in the first game. And you're thinking, that's nice, Montreal. You had some good times. It was a little bit of fun. Nice. See ya. Goodbye. And then not so much goodbye. Not so much. Vegas didn't look anything like themselves the rest of the damn series. And that happens to them. And now Carey Price. Carey Price deserves the cup. He deserves to carry the cup around. So, I'm telling you right now, if it's Montreal versus Tampa Bay, certainly rooting for Montreal. Montreal versus the Islanders, I'm going to be torn because I like Price, I like Caulfield, but I have a friend, Stu, is an Islander fan, so I don't know. I don't know how that's going to go just yet. I just want 7 games. Can I get a double overtime game? What has to happen to get a double overtime game? Why is this so hard? How about an overtime game that lasts double digits? Could we start there? Although we did have the earlier one. I think we had one. Anyway, all right. So, I'll be back tomorrow, an hour before the game. And then that's it. That's it for the row. So, it's 13 games in a row I did. We almost had 14 games. It was 13. It's been fun. Tomorrow night will be the live stream an hour before the game. I appreciate everybody new who's coming on here. I got a lot of new people on the live stream, a lot of new subscribers. I love to keep that going. And then we got the finals. We're going to be doing the same thing for the finals, an hour before the game, and still doing the recaps and everything. I'm going to have a new video out on Sunday for the Patreon supporters. It's going to be a series preview. I'm probably going to have a couple of those out, but this one's going to be for the Patreon people only. So if you're interested in that, the Patreon, the link to the Patreon is in the description. It's basically $1 or $3 or $5 a month, so it's not crazy. All right, guys. Man, I'm going to go edit the video and have my lemon cake, okay? Because now you guys are wondering how much lemon cake can I have? But the thing is that it was Father's Day lemon cake. Otherwise, it would have lasted 2 days in the house because Kyle would have eaten it all. But upon penalty of death, he was not allowed to have the lemon cake. So I'm going to go have the last piece now. Appreciate all the support. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 1 hour before game time.